Okay, this is my second time recording this, but never mind. So, hi everybody. This is really late, but I wanted to share with you my test from the Pet Plan area finals championships, which we attended a week ago today. So, we made the journey down to Parwood Equestrian for our finals. I'd never been there before. It was a 2 hour drive. I'm really sorry I didn't vlog. I was so poorly in the run up to this show. I had a really busy fortnight and I think I just run myself into the ground. And I just burnt the candle at both ends. So I did have every intention of vlogging to share this day with you, but at 4 o'clock in the morning when you get up, everything's too dark to sort of show anything on a camera anyway. So I didn't. And yeah, it was a really long day. I decided not to stable for this event, thinking that I haven't really needed to stable for the away shows I've done necessarily so far. And it just turns out that I was actually on at just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. So we were up and around about 4 o'clock in the morning on this day, and we were very tired. So this is my test, and I'm going to do the voiceover, but I just wanted to share with you that this is something I was really pleased with, an outing where I finally felt like I belonged and that I wasn't just picking up the bottom numbers of the class for once. It's rare for me to feel like that, and I just wanted to celebrate it. I feel like I deserved to be there. I feel like I held my own. And it's a really, really nice feeling. She finished this test on 66.391%, and it left us just outside of the top 10. I think we were put to 13th in the end, but there was out of 30 or more starters. And I just feel really thrilled with what we did when we were there and how we did ourselves justice. So anyway, this is us, and I'll talk you through what I was feeling. So this is the centre line. I'm not really sure what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking probably. I actually came into this centre line on the wrong rein. I never come in off my left rein because I can't get her straight. And I think even in the video, you can see that she's less straight than normal. She's really curled to the left. So you can imagine my centre line marks weren't great. But that was my mistake, so never mind. Here's our first 15-metre circle. Now, the angle of this video is deceiving because it makes it look like I almost did a 20-metre circle. I didn't, I can promise, but it was too large. The judge at C was like, no, that's not 15 metres. So that's my fault. I do it again actually in a minute on the second 50-metre circle is pretty much exactly the same size. So I'm nothing if not consistent and just not very accurate apparently on this day. But you can see that Shim's ticking along quite happily, really nice in the rain and really rhythmical. Here's the second 15-metre circle. Again, you'll see. At this point, I'm just really feeling really pleased with her. I'm thinking, oh, you're a good girl. She's not giving me a fuss. She's just going forward. It's got a decent amount of energy in it for her. And she's just travelling along really sweetly. And we have the walk transition here. I was really wary. I didn't have her too tight in the frame for the walk. Really conscious of that because on this half 20-metre circle, if you've ever watched any of my other tests or listened to voiceovers or watched other vlogs, you'll know that she can go lateral when I do walk work on a 20-metre circle or any circle. But here we kept the rhythm, but the judge's comment was that the rhythm just wasn't quite clear enough. So we didn't go lateral, so that's always a good sign. You can just see at the beginning of this free walk, slight interruption in the rhythm there, but it does settle. She just doesn't stretch out as well as I expect her to. But that's okay, that's not a problem. Anyway, we proceed on down. We have to stay in medium walk until we get to just before A, and then we pick up working trot. She gives me a little resistance in the rain in the medium walk, and you'll see it just as I come around the corner. There you go. But not much compared to usual. And here you'll see she gives me a willing transition. She's a good girl. What a clever yellow horse. Straight back into that same rhythm. Really nice, really happy. And then the canter transition was bang on the centre line. I just don't think you can tell from where Jenny very kindly filmed for me. Canter's looking fine. We know it lacks a bit of jump, but that's my horse. Not so much the riding of the horse. She just doesn't have very good butt legs. But we're getting there. I was quite pleased with the downwards transition you're just about to see. Just there. I thought that we didn't fall into it, but the judges did comment on a lack of balance, which is a shame. So that bit there, just as we changed the rein, is such a shame because I normally score really well for this change of rein. And it's the only real resistance she showed during the test. So I was a bit gutted, but only afterwards, not at the time. At the time I was thinking I was pleased with the downwards canter transition. Maybe I wasn't concentrating. And here another canter onto the across the centre line, spot on. Really pleased with that one. The left lee canter is our biggest fight. She just doesn't always take to it very easily. Here I'm really thinking about riding slightly shoulder 4 so that the judge at H can see straightness and not wonkiness. And here we go again, and we just finish off this circle. Just put my leg on there just to try and create some bounce and jump, just to see what would happen, and we got tail swish, so didn't quite work. Into her trot work, then we have the stretchy circle at V. This is one of her, she's amazing at this at home, I've never quite mastered it out, but she does give a glimpse of what she's capable of, so this is quite a good stretch. I got 7.5 for this from a couple of the judges, I think. But she's a very good stretchy pony. There, just resisting a bit. I'm like, oi, come down, naughty pony. Anyway, and then I have to work really hard to get her straight again here. So that's another problem area for me in this test. And then we come up the centre line. And again, because it's off that dodgy rein, obviously I'm not in control over this time, so I'm riding the test. She is not straight, but she's straighter than before. Oh, what you doing, Shimmel Shammel? What you doing? There we go. And then we get to the hole, and she goes halt and square and lovely, and then she just wags her head around a bit. But by then I was like, yes, I've done it, good girl. But anyway, that was my test from the finals.